Hi, my name is Judy Clowney. My story is really 3 or 4 little vignettes that took place in Grand Rapids, where I've lived most of my life. I remember when my sister, Sue, was working at the Urban League, and I was a kid, and she was probably in high school, and she was working over the summer at the Urban League, and she got to meet Louis Armstrong. So that was the coolest thing on earth. I remember when I was a kid, maybe 14 or 15, I went to my first concert, and it was at a venue called The Place. I don't know where it was. It was a Quonset hut, but not the big Deltaplex. It was a smaller Quonset hut. And we sat on the floor or stood up, and Bob Seger, he played. It might have been his first tour. I don't know. It was fabulous anyway. And then I was ushered into rock and roll as a teenager. That was great. I remember when I was young, maybe 20, and I was meeting a friend at a bar that I think was probably where Billy's is now in East Town, but it's not Billy. It wasn't Billy's then. And there was this old man, skinny old man, sitting at the bar. It was the afternoon. I was waiting for a friend. What was I doing at a bar in the afternoon? I don't know. But he struck up a conversation, and he looked me over, and he said I was neat, reet, and petite. And I've never forgotten that. I remember when I was about the same age. These are all drinking stories, maybe. About the same age, I lived in a house with some friends near the corner of Lake Drive and Fuller, and we had decided to have a party. We got a keg, and it was still daytime. We had already drunk enough, and we finally put a big cardboard free beer sign on our porch to bring in the masses to drink that keg because there was no way we could get through it. That's it.